Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Summer. If this is your first time here, if it's not, what up? How you doing? So in today's video, it's going to be kind of different. I'm not doing any makeup tutorials or teaching you anything about makeup or doing a makeup review. It's not about that. It's about skin. When I was younger, I dealt with a lot of acne, and up until like about 2 years ago, I was dealing with severe adult acne. It was bad. I really didn't enjoy it. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about my journey. I'm going to show you guys pictures. I'm going to show you guys what I went through. I'm going to try to mention as many medications I was on while doing this that I can remember, because it's been a while. But I do want to put a disclaimer onto this video just because I am going to be talking about medical things. So one, consult your doctor, dermatologist, family doctor, whoever you go to, your family physician, because I am not a doctor, and what worked for me may not work for you, or vice versa. So I just consult your doctor with anything I am talking about today. Secondly, what works for me may not work for you, so keep that in mind as well. Everyone's skin is very personal, so I don't want anyone to like try this and like, you're the solution, like made me break out, or you know, like what if I mentioned something that worked for you amazingly and like it just didn't work for me. Don't take that personally either. And yeah, so let's get right into this video. But before we get into it, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below if you ever suffer from acne before, if you have another skin condition that you're dealing with, or you found a way to fix it. Let me know. Let's start this conversation, okay? All right, let's get into the video. All right, this is probably gonna be a long video. I'm gonna try to make it not too long because I know you guys don't like watching long videos. Okay, so I made talking points. So first we're gonna do, so if I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at my phone. I have notes open, so I have talking points, okay? So the age I started getting acne was during like my teen years. So I was like 14, 15 years old, kind of like about the time your skin changes, hormones are changing, everything's changing. So that was about the time I started breaking out. During that time, I kind of tried like those TV remedies, I should call them, as seen on TV things. Okay, so when I first started breaking out, the first thing I did, honestly, was get on Proactive. Only because I heard so many good things about it. It was kind of like a thing during that time. Like Proactive was big during my time, like high school years. So I was on Proactive. It was pretty harsh. It did work. I'm not gonna say it didn't work, but it was really, really harsh, and I feel like my skin was already so sensitive, and I feel like I would be really dry. And once I would stop using it or I skipped a day, I would break out. So I did that for about, I'm gonna say 15, just to have a round year. 15, yeah, it was high school when I started breaking out. So 15, I started breaking out, and at that point, I started Proactive. I did that for a year, and I hated it, so I changed. At that point, I went to a dermatologist because I was like, okay, I don't know what to do. Went to a dermatologist. They put me on some antibiotics and Epiduo. It was a generic antibiotic brand. I really don't know what it was called, so I'm not gonna pretend here and say like, but it's an antibiotic. I'm pretty sure it was a mild one, something to kind of see what your skin is reacting to, how your skin reacts. Dermatology, one thing in my opinion, is like, how do I explain dermatology without being mean? It's like a trial and error, you know, like they give you something, either it works or it doesn't. If it doesn't work, try something else. If it doesn't work, try something else. You know, like it's kind of like that, because like I said in my intro, your skin is very personal. What works for someone may not work for you, vice versa. So that was kind of my journey with that. I did whatever the dermatologist told me for about a year, and my skin was good. The antibiotic really helped. The Epiduo helped. The Epiduo was like a spot thing, so it was kind of nice. I had to be really good with my skincare. But what I realized with the antibiotics too is that I didn't want to put, every time I would like stop for a certain period of time with the antibiotics, if I missed a month or two, or I didn't do it for a month or two, I would break out. So it wasn't really curing it. It was just kind of keeping it at bay. So okay, whatever. And then I think my junior or senior year, I can't remember, my junior or senior year, my friend, her brother was actually breaking out from acne, and she was actually breaking out from acne too, and they told me about this thing called acne.org. It was a 3-step system. You get the cleanser, the moisturizer, and the treatment, and you do it every single day, twice a day, morning and night, whatever. and your skin's supposed to get better. Oh, side note, all these things first make you purge and then you get better. So basically you break out first and then you start healing from the breakout. So they basically bring all that shit out and then clean it. Okay, that's how majority of these things work. Now, again, said if you could have different reactions, your skin could react differently to this medication. You could get better before it gets worse. You know, who knows? I don't know. But for me, within the first month of trying any new product, I would break out. So then I did acne.org. Acne.org was I should just look it up. Like, I really didn't even look that up. So let's just, I haven't been on the website in so long. Let's see if it's still a thing. Yeah, it's still a thing. The world's #1 acne resource since 1996. That's so crazy. Okay, the acne.org regimen. Okay, this is what I was on. I just want to know where is the shop? Oh, here. Okay, so it was very affordable. I'll tell you that. Okay, there's 3 different sizes. There's the 3.4 ounce, which is like the large size. It's 3.4 ounce is the smallest size. Then it's 8 ounce, and it's 16 ounce of each thing. And there is the cleanser, like I mentioned. Then there's the treatment, which is benzoyl peroxide, and then the moisturizer. And this is this 3-step process. And this is all you do. I'll put up the picture here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And it's like for 16 ounces, you're paying $77 total. That's not including shipping, so maybe like $85, okay? And you have to be consistent with it. So once you're starting to run out, you should order another batch. That's why the 16 ounce is so popular, because it'll last you a long period of time. So I really loved acne.org. Like, don't get me wrong, it was probably the best skin regimen that I had during that time period. The cleanser got all my makeup off. I wasn't wearing as much makeup as I do now back then, but it did get all my makeup off. The treatment definitely helped, but it did dry out my skin. It's benzoyl peroxide. I'll put up a definition of benzoyl peroxide right here, but basically it's a acne treatment, and it kind of dries out your skin, because what acne is overproduction of oil in your skin, and you're drying out those oils, and eventually it'll go away. And it really did help. I was on that for about 1.5 years, almost 2 years, and it was good. But I think there was a point where I ran out, and what was it? There was just a point, a period where I ran out of the product, and between me buying it and my skin was breaking out immediately after I stopped using it, which was kind of annoying, because that just means it was keeping them at bay and controlled, but it wasn't actually like helping my skin. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't curing it. And there's no actual cure to acne. I'm gonna tell you that right now. There's no cure to acne, okay? But it wasn't doing what I needed to do, basically, is what I'm trying to tell you. So at this point, I think I am 20 years old. Yeah. I'm about 20 years old at this point, and at that point, I get onto birth control. So birth control basically regulates your hormones, right? Most people take it, 1, if you don't want to get pregnant, 2, if you have irregular periods, that's what you're on birth control for. 2, third thing is actually for skin. Sometimes there's a hormone imbalance in your skin, and you kind of need to fix that, and then that's how it would help. However, with birth control, okay, it's great. I enjoyed being on that, but 1, it does make you purge. 2, it makes you moody. 3, it makes you blow. Honestly, the only good thing about birth control is that you can control when you get your period. You know when it's coming, so you're planning on vacations and stuff. Like, that's kind of nice. But it did help my skin. I'm not taking away from birth control, because it definitely helped my skin. But you can only be on that for so long. I don't know why, but I think I was on birth control for about 2 years. As you can see, I would give everything like a 1 or 2 year span. So that's why I feel like I gave everything a fair shot. I'm missing some dermatologist appointments throughout the years, but I went through 3 different dermatologists between 15 and 22. So at that point, at 22, I got off the pill. I got into this health phase. So I was kind of like eating clean, working out every day, making my own food, going to bed on time. And then I was like waking up at 6 a.m. to go to the gym, then go to work. And then I would come home and do another like workout. And I was making my own lunches. And like, I was a lot more disciplined in that workout space at that point at 22. Obviously now I'm 28. So now I'm just maintaining essentially. But after that I got off birth control, and my skin was okay. It wasn't horrible, but that's also when I got into my makeup craze, and my makeup craze definitely didn't help my very sensitive skin. So at that point, I was breaking out, and I would always break out during my period, and I still do. And it got to a point where even if I had a good skincare routine, if I was using cleaner makeup, cleaning my makeup brushes every week, and like spot clean them before every use, and cleaning my beauty blenders, like nothing was really helping. And there was a point where I even stopped wearing makeup, and it helped, but I was still breaking out, and it wasn't really solving anything. So then at this point, I mean, I did everything. Look at my talking points. I think I just like get on a tangent and I like forget to talk. So at that point, I was getting facials, extractions, and like it was doing all these things, but nothing was really solving it. And then I started putting salicylic acid into my skincare routine, and that helped it. But it was all these harsh chemicals on my face at all times. And like at some point, like your skin just can't take it, right? Like I want to like fix my acne. So my sister, who recently just got married, her now husband, was telling, he had actually really bad acne too. And like he'd been through everything as well, you know, he did the dermatologist treatments, the antibiotics, like epidural, retinol, retin-A, straight up benzoyl peroxide from dermatologists, like prescribed benzoyl peroxide. And then he did the Proactive, and he did all that same as me. And he got on this medication called Accutane. Accutane is isotonian. I can't say the actual word, so I'm going to put it up right here. Accutane is basically a high dosage of vitamin A, and what vitamin A is doing is basically kind of readjusting the chemical balance of your skin, making it less oily, because that's usually why you break out, or fixing your hormonal imbalance. But that medication is strict, okay? When I say strict, I mean like you gotta be committed to this medication. You have to be, one, strong-headed, you have to be in a good place in your life, and you have to be committed. And the reason why I say those things is because what Accutane is, basically it's this high dosage of vitamin A, and that is very harmful in certain aspects. So meaning like it can cause depression, it can cause suicidal thoughts, it can cause things about hurting others and hurting yourself. It's really bad if you're pregnant, so you cannot not get pregnant while you're on this medication. Like your kid will have some, like I don't have the box anymore because I just don't have the medicine, but like the box, every single pill, first it's like an envelope style box, and each pill is packaged with the 2-layer sealing. Each sealing has a picture of a woman that's pregnant and an X through it, like don't get fucking pregnant. And then on the back is a picture of a child and all the deformities and all the things that can go wrong to your baby if you get pregnant on this medication. So it's terrifying while you take it. You have to be on 2 forms of birth control. 2 forms, meaning like you have to be on the pill, and if you have a partner, he has to wear a condom. Or if you're like me and single, then I was just on birth control, and I chose the condom option just because that means it's 2 forms. I mean, you could do birth control in the shot. Like if you're really like, if you're dating someone, like I would do birth control in the shot, so you're like double whammied, just because you have to be safe. But if you're single, like, you know, just say birth control and a condom. That's 2 forms. They'll be happy with that. It's fine. So I didn't really have to worry about getting pregnant on it, but I was worried about, you know, like any type of mood swings or things like that. So they told me that my parents had to watch me, like my siblings had to watch me, like make sure my mood doesn't change or anything like that. I started that July of 2017. July 2017, I started that medication right after my friend's wedding, and my skin purged, okay? Like I'm gonna put up pictures, so like you're gonna see pictures pop up all throughout this video, but if I'm not mentioning them, whatever. But there's one picture of me, you're gonna see it, no makeup. It's before I got laser hair removal, because, oh, by the way, you can't get laser hair removal if you have active acne. So I could never get laser hair removal because of my active acne. So FYI. So then, basically what I started my skin purged, okay, like everything came out of it. It was horrible. But the doctor did warn me. She's like, either you purge the first month or you purge the last month you're on it. So it's one or the other. So I'm like, well, that sucks. I don't want to purge the last month. So hopefully I purged the first month. So luckily I did. I purged the entire 4 weeks I was on it. And that was just 1 pill. I took 1 pill a day, every single day. You have to take it with food. A lot of water. You have to drink a lot of water on it because it's drying you out. Like I'm saying, dries you out. My lips were cracking. No amount of exfoliation, Vaseline, lip balms, lip creams, lip anything would help. Like, it would just be so dry. Skin dry, everything was just dry. Hair was dry, everything was dry. I really didn't like that aspect of it. But basically purged everything out. Second month, I started on 2 pills twice a day, one at night, one in the morning, one at night. Again, drinking lots of water. For all my people who drink out there, you can't drink on this because it does affect your liver. So if you're on this medication, they highly recommend you don't drink, because drinking also affects your liver, and you can't be drinking and taking this medication at the same time. And it can really mess with the how the medication is going to be working in your body. So by month 2, my skin was clearing up. Like, it never looked better. I was so happy. It was great. I was really like excited that it's finally getting better. And the doctor was really happy too. Oh, another thing about Accutane, you have to do monthly check-ins. So you have to get blood work every day, and you have to meet your doctor not every day. You have to get blood work every month, and you have to meet with your doctor every month before you can be prescribed the next month's worth of medication. Like, it does not come with refills. You have to get you have to go to prescription every month. Go to your doctor every month to get the prescription, and you have to fill out a questionnaire, making sure, 1, that you're not getting pregnant, 2, you don't feel any suicidal thoughts or anything like that, and like this whole thing. It's like a process, and you only have 7 days from the moment you go to from the moment you take your blood test to the moment you can get your medication. You have 7 days, so you basically have 1 week to get your medication. It is that strict. So month 2, month 3 were great. Month 4 is where I started struggling. And that's only because I started feeling not as motivated. Like, I didn't care about work anymore. I didn't care about like doing makeup videos. I didn't care about getting ready. All I wanted to do was lay in bed, and I just didn't want to talk to anyone. I was just kind of like in my own phase. I was going through mood swings, and I was a very emotional person during month 4. And I just felt down. Like, I just felt like, and honestly, like, I don't know if I fully 100% got out of it, but it definitely brought me to a more like somber me. Like, I don't know how to explain that, but it definitely changed my mood a lot, to a point where I went to the doctor for my monthly check-in to get the medication for the 5th month, and because I was on it for 6 months. And then she was like, oh, like, you only have 1 more month. Like, I don't think you think you'll even need to do the 6th month. Like, your skin's looking great. Awesome, whatever. So I told her, she's like, how you been feeling? Any mood changes? Anything like that? And now I could have lied and told her that I'm fine, get the 1 month over with, and just be done with it. Or I can tell her the truth. I chose to tell my doctor how I was feeling. And because of that, I could not continue with the medication until I had 1 month again to check in and see how I'm doing. And then I have to start the whole process all over again. Like, I didn't even mention how it goes. So first, to even get the prescription started, first you have to take a blood test, okay? They check everything, all your levels, make sure it's all good. Like, I'm sitting back now because it's a long story. You take a blood test, check everything clears. Then 1 month later, you have to take another blood test. And that's so to make sure you haven't gotten pregnant. 1 month you did a blood test. You haven't any high cholesterol level, liver things are fine. Everything is like check. Then you can start the medication, and then you start your monthly thing. So because I stopped the 5th month and I didn't do anything for a month, my skin was fine. It didn't break out or anything like that. Like, it was totally fine. And then the 5th month, I went back for my appointment and I had to start all over. So at that point, it was 5th month blood test, and I had to wait a month to take another blood test, and that would be in December of that year. To be honest, I stopped taking it. I just didn't want to take it anymore. My skin wasn't breaking out. I was like, why get on this medication if it's the medication that makes me not feel good about myself, and my skin isn't reacting? It's like actually pretty good at this point. Like, I'm not breaking out, all this stuff. So we're good. Everything's fine. 2018, my skin was pretty decent, but I would have breakouts. Like, I would break out here, and I would break out here, and I would break out during my period, and there would be moments that I would just be breaking out. Like, my skin wasn't perfect. Like, if you look back at my past videos, my videos start like during the time where I had just finished Accutane. So my skin was pretty good, but you can kind of still see like bumps here, there. Like, if you see my first video, I'll put up pictures of all this timeline so you guys can see. But I'll have minor breakouts, but nothing like they used to be. Nothing like the whoosh, everywhere type acne that I used to have that you guys saw earlier, but just like spots and here and there, all this stuff. So my coworker at the time told me how she was on it and then she was fine, then she broke out again and they had to put her back on it. So I was like, should I get back on it? Like, I don't know. I was going through these phases. I was trying things. I wasn't trying things. So then I think about, so at that point, I think it was summer of 2018, I think. Sometime in 2018, Glam Life Guru here on YouTube, or Tati, came out with Halo Beauty. This right here. This is what she came out with. The Halo Booster. Okay, this is basically a biotin. Okay, hair, skin, and nails. So this came out. Her skin is gorgeous. I want a gorgeous skin, and I was like, you know what? Before I, oh, and FYI, at this point when my skin cleared up, I started laser hair removal as well. So my skin was clear. I started laser hair removal because I started the summer of 2018 because you have to be off of it for 6 months before you can even start doing laser. So summer of 2018, I started getting laser done, and then that's when she also came out with this. Now this is for hair, skin, and nails. So I mostly got it for the skin aspect of it because I was like, okay, she said this makes her skin clear, it helps with inflammation, all this stuff. I was breaking out here and there, and I didn't really want to get it back on Accutane, so I was like, you know what? What's the harm? Well, let's just do it. So I did it, and it worked. Okay, my skin did purge out a little bit, but it was fine. It worked. It was great. It was amazing. Problem: laser hair removal, and you can't take biotin or things that make your hair grow because laser is going to be ineffective. So I had to stop taking it, even though my hair was amazing on it, but I was growing hair in not a lot of hair in other places, but like I wanted to be hairless. Okay, that's my main thing. If this was gonna affect my laser hair removal, I'd rather be done with laser and then start it when I'm done with laser. How about that? Okay, so I had to stop taking it. Okay, once I stopped taking it, my skin started doing the breakouts again, all this stuff, and then she comes out with this, the Kiwi Seed Booster. This one is literally just for skin. It has none of the hair or nail ingredients in it. It only has skin ingredients in it. So then I started taking this. But the time that I got this was right before Pakistan. So I hadn't even started trying it yet. Like I had it for like a month and I didn't even open the bottle yet because I was like, I don't know, like it's gonna make me break out, like whatever. Took it to my trip to Pakistan. Went to Pakistan, my skin hated it there. Hated it, okay? Like it literally was horrible. Like breakout after breakout. And this is when my skin was actually doing better because I had already started taking this and my skin was doing good. And the laser hair removal actually helps your skin too because it's removing the oil. Hair holds oil. So if you hair on your face, it's going to hold oil and that's what's going to clog your pores. So removing the hair helped a lot. And I mean, I would still have a breakout on my face here or there after I stopped taking the Halo Beauty HSN, but in Pakistan, it was uncontrollable. I think it was because the water there, it's not their fault. Like, their filtering system is not the best, and, like, the water's not as clean, and I'm washing my face with it, cleaning my beauty sponges with it. Like, it was just probably not the cleanest situation. But every single day, I was taking this while I was there. So I took this every single day, came back, was still taking this, actually made an appointment with a dermatologist because I got worried because I was like, okay, the kiwi's not helping, like my skin is still breaking out 2 weeks after Pakistan, like I don't know what to do at this point. So first week of April, I make an appointment with my dermatologist. I'm like, I'm gonna get back on my Accutane, I want to be done with it. So I had to start the process, got the blood test, wait a month. So at that point, I did first week of April, so first week of May is when I need to get my appointment. I was still taking these every single day. So I'm at month 2 of these. I started these mid-February, March. I have finished month 2 and I was moving on to month 3. Yes, okay, so month 3 I'm on this. And I started seeing a difference in my skin and I was like glowing, my skin was looking better, I was still wearing the makeup I was, and then Ramadan started too at that point. So Ramadan, you're eating so much fried food and that didn't make a difference. Like everything was like working for me. I started getting to clean skincare and changing my whole skincare situation, so everything is more on the cleaner side. And less like chemicals and stuff in my skincare, and that really helped as well. And I found a routine that actually works for my skin. So that was nice. And then I didn't go back for Accutane. I just didn't go back to my 1 month appointment, and I just was like, I'm done. I love how my skin looks. So I am now, it is September. It's September. I'm on 6.5 months. of this. I was on this for straight, just this for straight 3 months. Okay, so up until like mid-May, June, I was actually until, yeah, June, after we got back from Aruba, I was still on this. But I ran out of this when I got back from Aruba, so I still had a couple pills of this left, so I started taking this. And the difference I saw in my hair, I was like, oh my god, like my hair's not falling out in the shower. It's not like doing, like it's not clumping. It's staying stronger. It feels healthier. Like I'm just like so impressed with it. I'm like, oh my god, this is great. But I started seeing hair come back on my chin, my upper lip, and I was like, no, I can't do it. So then I went back to Kiwi. Then I was like, what if I have this as a slow entrance into my body? Because I wanted the hair benefits. Like I really wanted the hair benefit. So I started taking them alternating. So I take Kiwi one day, then the next day I take this, vice versa. So now my skin feels amazing. I barely ever break out, thank God. I do get little breakouts here and there during my time of the month and things like that, but nothing to the point where like, oh my god, I want to cry, I can't leave. So I really did enjoy that. So I really love these. I kind of wish she came out with these when I was going through my struggles of acne. But I swear, like, it really helps. Like, if you are like me and don't want any hair growth, like, okay, we're Pakistani. I come from a hairy family, okay? Like, it is what it is with that. I don't want extra hair growth. I just don't. So the Kiwi Seed Booster, I really like it. You only have to take 1 pill a day. Minimizes fine lines and wrinkles, supports collagen and keratin production, supports clear and radiant complexion. It is also, what is this? It's like, it claims so many things. It's gluten-free, soy-free, sugar-free, cruelty-free, and vegan. Like, it is for everybody. And this one, it has the same claims, but it also promotes thick and luxurious hair growth, strong healthy nails, anti-gray fighting enzymes. Now, I have grays, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not as bad as they used to be. So I'm pleasantly happy with these. I think they're amazing. I'm so happy she came out with this one. She has a new one out there. That one's like a multivitamin for like your brain, like a brain booster. Maybe I should take that too, but right now I'm on my skin. I'm totally fine taking these. I already took one today, otherwise I would take one in front of you guys. I don't want to do too much, but I do take them every single day. But yeah, so that is kind of where my skin journey is at this point in my life. Like, this is the best my skin has ever looked, alhamdulillah. Like, I can say that and be like completely confident that like I can go outside and do a no makeup type of day. Before, like, there's no way I would leave the house with no makeup on. Like, it would just be like, I would rather have makeup covering bumps versus everyone just seeing my red shitty like pizza face. And like, I'm not saying acne is, you know, if yours is not that bad, awesome, but I hated myself with acne. Like, I didn't think that was my vibe. Meaning, like, no one in my family had acne. No one. My sisters both had really good skin. I got the short end of the stick and did not get acne. Even my brother didn't really have acne. He is getting recent acne, but that's his thyroid situation. Completely different from what I have. But this was like I dealt with it for a good 10 years. Like 10 years I was dealing with acne, and like it is now year, because I would say my acne truly stopped when I started Accutane, which was 2 years ago. So about 11 years I was dealing with acne, and then here I am 13 years later not dealing with acne, and hope to never deal with it again. Now, this, do consult your doctor if you are taking other medicines, if you are pregnant or anything like that. Like, it is for adults, is not really for children. So I'm gonna again consult your doctor. I think you should be at least 17 when you're taking these, but I really do enjoy them. I really love, thank you Tati, thank you Halo Beauty. Like, this is so amazing. I truly love them, and I can't be any happier because I didn't have to go back on Accutane. Okay, I was not ready to do that. But that's pretty much my acne journey, guys. Like, it was a tough road, a lot of antibiotics, a lot of doctors, a lot of creams, a lot of regimens, and I've taken biotin before, by the way. I've taken like the biotin brand biotin, and my skin just broke out. Like, it didn't even get better. Like, it just broke out. Like, it wasn't helping me at all. So like, I don't know what's in these that makes it work for me, but I am okay with it. Maybe because it's like all this like gluten-free, soy-free, all this stuff, vegan type stuff. Maybe there's something I'm allergic to that I just don't know about. I don't know. But I'm very, very happy with my skin situation right now. My skincare routine is on point. Everything is perfect, so I'm happy. But that is the end of my video. I think I rambled on for like 45 minutes, so this is going to be a fun video to edit. But I hope you guys enjoy this type of video. If there's anything else you want me to talk about, let me know. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this story inspired you to maybe try something you haven't tried, or maybe inspired you to check out the Halo Beauty. I have no affiliate with Halo Beauty whatsoever. I don't think Tati knows I exist, but this, lifesaver. Like, truly a lifesaver. Like, makeup looks good when you take care of your skin. Your skin is so first, because like this would never, I can't even imagine like not having a bump on my face. Like, it's so surreal to me. Like, you don't even know. Like, I wish like I started my YouTube journey when I had acne so you guys could have seen my growth, but I was not in front of, I could not be in front of a camera. I face tuned the crap out of my photos. Like, you don't even get, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna ramble on forever, so let me end this video here. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys learned something. I hope I maybe help someone feel better about maybe what they're going through, or if you're a teenager dealing with acne, like, don't worry, it will get better. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure to subscribe and leave a thumbs up. Love you guys.